I know you want to meet more women in real life, and I also know you psych yourself out because you see everyday obstacles getting in your way, whether she's busy on her phone or out with her friends. So how can you get started and meet more women in real life? Women don't often think that by putting their headphones in, they are sending a huge "do not talk to me" signal to you. That's often not her intention. She's actually probably just listening to a podcast or some music on her way to work. So don't assume that headphones in means don't talk to me. Instead, check it out and say hello to her and do the universal sign for her to take her headphones out. Phones are a crutch in modern life. We have them out all the time. Don't assume just because she has her phone out that she's busy and doing something super important. Most likely she's just scrolling social media while she waits for something else to happen. Don't be afraid to say hello to her. Acknowledge the fact that she's busy, but don't be overly apologetic about it. Instead say, "Hey, I know you're busy, but I wanted to say..." It's so annoying, isn't it? Women are never by themselves. If you find it hard enough to approach one woman, probably the thought of approaching 2 or 3 or 4 women sounds scary and terrifying and difficult. In fact, it isn't. Sometimes the fact she's with her friends can help to carry the conversation. I have seen friends get up and leave to give the man one-on-one time talking to the woman he's interested in. So don't automatically assume that more friends equals harder work for you. However, do the socially elegant thing of including her friends in the initial conversation. Say, "Hey, I know I'm gate crashing. I wanted to say, you look like you're having the most fun in here. You look like you've been best friends for ages. You're clearly the most interesting people at the bar. I wanted to say hi." By including her friends in the conversation, you show social intelligence, you don't alienate her friends, and you stand the best chance of moving into a one-on-one conversation with her. You're with your friends. Most people will feel more social pressure when they're with friends. If you're out with your buddies and you see an attractive woman, you may feel like it's doubly inappropriate to start talking to her. You probably also don't want your friends seeing you doing your stuff and making your moves. Because of this, be aware that this is how you're going to feel when you are with your friends. Factor in 20 or 30 minutes of meeting women time ahead of when you meet your friends. So if you're going to meet your friends at 9 p.m, turn up at 8 to 8:30, even 8 p.m. Having that solo, unoccupied time will enable you to feel less social pressure and take more action. It's always great if you can make eye contact and share a smile with the woman that you'd like to say hello to. This is a really great social indicator that she's comfortable and happy for you to speak to her. However, it simply won't always be possible to get that eye contact and that smile in ahead of time. If you see a woman, you'd love to talk to her, but she's just not looking in your direction. First of all, do things to grab her attention. You could gesture, or you could touch very gently and very lightly onto her shoulder, and then you say what you're going to say. She may be slightly surprised that you've started to talk to her, but that doesn't mean that she's necessarily not going to be receptive to speaking to you. No doubt, good personal styling helps with first impressions. So if you can dress to impress, 100% do it. However, if you see a really attractive woman that you'd love to speak to and you happen to be wearing your ugliest shoes, don't let this be an excuse for you not to take action. Your vibe, your energy, your confidence is going to be so much more important to her than what shoes you're wearing. Plus, you can always crack a joke that if you knew you were going to meet her today, you would have worn your fancier shoes. You don't know anything about her, so it's really important that you don't assume what her temperament or behavior or reaction to you is going to be. You actually have no idea until you start to talk to her. I have seen thousands of men approach women who perhaps look a bit serious, and when they see someone approach them with warmth, with connection, with fun, and a big smile, they smile back. So focus on the energy that you're communicating to her, and don't necessarily read her facial expression as a judgment of what her overall character and disposition is going to be. So don't let these obstacles and excuses get in your way. If you are not meeting women in real life at the moment, you are leaving dates on the table. put yourself in the top 5% of men who is confident enough to meet women in real life.